All right. Well, if everybody's ready, we'll just jump into things. Don't have the cameras up right now until Shiny or Tim arrives, but thankfully we have a split party right now. So if he dies, he dies.
Oops.
But anyway, we're gonna start with the main group. I'll go ahead and give a quick recap for you guys. The last time you had arrived in Emberwood Village on the southeast corner of Drakenheim, essentially greeted with an otherwise fairly bleak, what probably was a former farm town on the outskirts of Drakenheim. You met with some of the local traders just as the caravan court was beginning to shut down, getting an idea of what was available for general consumption in the area and getting a quick idea that things are pretty expensive here just because of the fact that most goods of perishable quality have to be imported, and anything that's not imported generally comes from inside the city and has a large element of danger associated with it and therefore demands a fairly high price. That being said, you were quickly found yourselves engaged in a what can only be described as a local pastime behind one of the local watering holes. One of the sketchier of local watering holes, known as the Skull and Sword, and a local suit of animated armor known as Old Rattlecan. Scrawlneck, after watching one of the local tavern goers have a go against Old Rattlecan and getting his head essentially almost bashed in by the animated suit of armor, stepped up to the plate. Bets were placed. I believe you guys won some money as Scrawlneck didn't walk away completely unscathed, but did hand quite a beating to the animated suit of armor, incapacitating it for a short while before it re-evaluated its form and came back to the corporeal world, only to reissue a challenge, as it seems to do to anyone who would have a go at it. Yeah. You were briefly introduced to a short red-headed man by the name of Blackjack Mel, and then after that you decided, after you'd had your fun and your bit of festivities, you rented a cottage for the evening from one of the other local tavern purveyors to get a much needed long rest after your journey from Cult. After which you woke up that morning, tried to do a little bit of shopping, perhaps decided to maybe, try to gather a bit of funds and explore before trying to make any major purchases. You were introduced to a gentleman named Aldor the Immense by way of Aaron Marlowe, the gentleman you had escorted from Cult. From there, you sort of split up the party for a bit. I think, Cedric, you went to observe St. Ardenna's Chapel, where you were greeted with a purge contamination ritual, where a young child covered in very conspicuous eyeballs had what can only be imagined as several levels of contamination purged from their body, resulting in an incapacitated and unconscious child, but a living one without eyes all over their body. While this was going on, I believe Scrawlneck and Giorgio were trying to do a bit of shopping, discovering that, the local economy was bleak, but somewhat prosperous, as, adventurers do come and go through this area pretty readily, trying to make their fortunes. You were also eager to try to speak with Blackjack Mel again, over at the Skull and Sword, if they were still available. And meanwhile, Tim was greeted with a sudden missive from a contact via magic, and they have kind of wandered off to the Red Lion Inn on the northwest corner of town. So, with that being said, I'm going to hand it off to you guys, which I believe you are heading back towards the Skull and Sword, if I'm not mistaken.
I remember the last thing we did, we walked in, I found Mel,
Right.
and then we were walking to him whenever we called it.
Right. Okay. Right. All right, so the three of you, I assume, are all entering the Skull and Sword Tavern, which is essentially not much of a tavern. It's more of a barn converted into a tavern. The dirt floors are very obvious that this was never meant to be a well-appointed dining establishment of any kind. This was essentially just a makeshift building with a roof on it that was converted into the local watering hole, or one of the local watering holes. With that said, what would you like to do?
I want to come up and talk to Mel.
Okay. You notice Mel is currently seated at a table, kind of a lightly concealed with some old torn up drapes. Whether intentional or not, they're in kind of a back corner. They're with a number of individuals, one of which is a scrawny looking older halfling gentleman. Behind the bar, just to the right of them, is a rather large female half-orc who seems to be the one divvying up what looks like somewhat questionable ale, but relatively cheap ale, given the lightly marked signage all above the tavern, or above the bar. And then around that same table, playing cards with Mel and the halfling, are a number of human, scrawny-looking individuals, some with obvious weapons adorned, and others just seem to be in just darkened or dirty attire, seeming to be playing cards or some sort of game as you approach. As you approach, what do you do?
So I want to walk up and just from a direct. Can I walk up from a direction where Mel would see me walking up?
He would be sitting with his back facing the wall, so kind of at your 9 o'clock or maybe even your 10 o'clock, somewhere in that range, so slightly ajar. So as you come around towards the bar, as if you were going to place a drink order, you would be able to turn and look directly at Mel, if that's what you're intending to do.
Okay, well, that's a good idea. Then let me stop. I'll stop on the way and order with all three of us together, right? Are you guys following me as well? I'll order 4 drinks. I don't care if Mel has a drink or not yet. I'll order 4. Or just whatever.
Yep.
What kind of drink do you want? I have ale, I have wine. The wine's pretty shitty. I wouldn't drink
then
it.
We'll have ale.
Good
then
choice.
We'll have ale. Give me 4 of those.
4 ales, that'll be 2 silver.
Okay, I'll pay up 2 silver.
She pulls out a fresh bottle of ale, and you notice as she's pulling out this bottle with your high passive perception, it seems to have a label of some sort of Caspian origin, and judging by its label, it kind of has the markings like certain things have been scratched off or removed, as if this may or may not have been legally obtained.
Okay.
But she pops the top off of it and begins to pour it in some somewhat clean mugs, and just drops them on the bar top in front of you.
Okay. So it doesn't look dangerous. It just looks maybe bootlegged.
Pretty much. Yeah, well,
Okay.
the cups look somewhat dirty, and the bottle of ale may or may not have been stolen.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Okay, so I'll take, I guess, 2 of them. Leave the other 2 for the 2 of you guys to pick up if you want them, and then walk over, stepping in a way that would make me more obviously approaching the table to Mel, because I want to get his attention.
Okay. Give me a general charisma check with advantage, since you're bringing drinks.
Charisma with advantage. So we got 1. I got for the first roll is 15 plus. What's my charisma? Is plus 2, so 17.
Okay.
Second roll is on the floor. And so I will try and find it. Where did it go? Hang on.
Watch him die.
This is what I get. This is what I get for rolling real dice. I legitimately don't know where this is. It vanished.
You'll step on it later and you'll know where it is.
Yeah.
It'll be like a fucking Lego.
Turns out he just has a bag of holding. Just on
I can't. Sounds like a nat 1 to me. Wait, for real, where is the dice? I'll need this again later.
I think it's in the player's handbook. If you lose your die, it's a natural 1.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think this might be a nat 1. Good thing I had advantage.
Right, you did have advantage, so it wouldn't be a natural 1.
Where did it go?
But you won't be able to have advantage after this.
Oh shit, it's all the way in the corner. How did it go all the way over there? What the fuck? Let me see if I can pick it up without rolling it. Give me 1 second.
This is the one time I wish we had the cameras.
I know.
Right?
I'm sitting here slamming these Mexican street corn Cheetos, and they are fire. These are amazing.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. It was a 1. No, I'm 100% serious. It was a 1.
No shit. That's
Nice.
hilarious.
We got it though. I've saved it. I can roll it again. I'm gonna move some things around on my desk so I have a little bit more room. So a 17 and a nat 1, which is a 3 if my modifier counts. Fortunately, like I said, we have advantage, and so it doesn't matter.
All right. As you approach the table, the halfling looks up at you first, because they're looking directly in your direction towards the bar.
Yeah.
And kind of, does this little elbow number and taps Mel on the shoulder. And he looks up and goes, "Hey, I remember you guys. What are you doing? What are you doing in the Skull and Sword?"
I'm gonna set down one of the drinks and slide it in his direction. Like I said, I don't know if he's got a drink. I don't care. I don't want to mess up their game, but just obviously just giving him the drink. And then I want to say, I just wanted to come and chat. That was one hell of a show that you put on yesterday. Thanks for letting us take part, by the way.
Well, you're welcome. It's always good to have fresh blood around here. And he takes the drink and, thanks for the libations.
Mm-hmm. How does that old tin can work anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine, friend. I ain't no wizard.
How long has it been here? Seems like somebody would have some questions at least.
I don't question things. It's good for entertainment. It keeps the drunks amused. I don't know. I just don't ask questions about it. As long as it ain't trying to kill nobody, and nobody, I think most people will be disappointed if it goes away at this point, because it's kind of the local mascot.
Mm-hmm. Have you been running the show since you've been here, or did you take over for somebody else? How long you been doing this?
It ain't much of a show, friend. I just happened to be there at the right time, and people happened to be drunk, and they got a little extra coinage in the purse, and, jingle, 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 if they ain't paying attention. Sometimes they know. Other times, I try to be nice about it and at least offer them a chance to lose the coin. But, I just kind of approach, and I got that natural chutzpah, and people seem to appreciate it.
You sure do.
But what brings you to the Skull and Sword, friend? As much as I do appreciate the company, did you have something in mind? Would you like to join our game? We're playing a little two-headed dragon. If you want to join.
Is this a game that I would know, or is this something that is unique to the Skull and Sword?
So mechanically, it's like blackjack.
Sure.
So mechanically, I don't think you would know the game, but essentially, if you were willing to ask, Blackjack Mel would explain that. Essentially, he has the little halfling, who's dealing for everybody, and you're, unlike normal blackjack, you're competing against not only the dealer but the other players. Everybody antes up, is dealt 2 cards, and then from there, you can place a further bet. It's kind of like a cross between 3-card poker and blackjack, because you're playing against the other players as well as the dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanically, since we're not playing with cards, you would roll a d10 and a d4. A 1 being an ace that you could use as either an 11 or a 1. And then obviously 1 through 10 would be 1 through 10, and then your face cards would be 11, 12, 13, and 14 being the Joker. If you are dealt the Joker, you lose instantly. If you roll a 14, you're done.
That's it.
Yeah, you break. And essentially, if you 21, unless somebody ties you, then you split the pot. But whoever has closest to 21 after, without going over, wins.
Mm-hmm.
And you can continue to roll as long as you meet the ante or the bet. So you would roll a 10 and a 4, or a D10 and a D4. Mechanically is how it works, is how he explains it to you. So you would roll that twice to start with. And if you bust instantly, if you get a Joker instantly, you would just re-roll that one.
Oh, okay.
But you have choice, friend. It's a two gold buy-in stat.
That's a lot.
Hey, sometimes you gotta play. There's high roller tables up by ways to buckle down row if you really get interested in the future.
I'll play a hand or two.
All right. Like your style, friend. So go ahead and roll a D10 and a D4, or 2 D10s and 2 D4s. So essentially you're rolling a D14.
Go. Hang on 1 second. I want to make sure that where is the money? There. So 2 gold.
Mm-hmm.
That away. Okay. And so a D10 and a D4.
Right.
So the D4 or the D10, I got a 6.
Okay.
And the D4, I got a 4.
Okay, so you have a 10 to start with.
That's a 10.
Okay, and then you'll do it one more time.
And then I got a 9 and a 1. So that's 2 10s, right?
Okay, so you have 20 to start with.
Okay.
Good roll. So, I'm gonna roll for it. It's Mel and one other guy are playing.
Okay.
So there's three players, and then the dealer. So I'm gonna roll for those 3. So Mel rolls essentially he's got a 4 and a I'm sorry, a 7 and a 10, so he's got 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna roll for. Okay. 6. 5, so he's got an 11 to start. Healer. 7. And a 9, so he's got a 16. So that's what you're looking at on the table, cards-wise.
Mm-hmm. And so, over 21 is a bust, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay. I'll laugh and joke about beginner's luck.
Quite the luck, friend. Let's see if it holds. The dealer's gonna stay where they're at. The guy with the 11 is gonna roll again.
And that's the halfling?
The dealer's the halfling, yeah.
Oh, okay. And so Mel is the one that's got the 11.
Yeah, there's one of the human fellows that's beside him on the other side of him, and then there's Mel in the middle, and then the halfling on his right, closest to you. I'm sorry, furthest from you, directly across the table.
Okay.
So the other guy rolls a 10 for a 21.
Damn.
And then Mel is going to roll. While you're here, or the other two of you, Cedric, are you up by the table, or Scrawlneck? Are you guys there, or where are you guys at in this?
Yeah, just kind of followed.
Okay, so you're over there.
I just got my beer. I'm just watching for now.
Okay, so you're watching. All right, where are you exactly in relation to Giorgio?
I'll be behind.
Okay.
I'll just be kind of.
So you're behind Giorgio?
Yeah.
Okay. Cedric and Giorgio, give me a perception check, please. Okay.
15 and 4, so 19, not... Yeah, 15 and 4, 19.
19?
And a 6.
All right.
Nice.
So Mel rolls a 4. But he's got 21 as well. So he's going to look at the other guy. So, Giorgio, you have the option right now. Mel looks at you and the dealer looks up. He goes, you got to have some serious luck, friend. Otherwise, you're going to be out of this one. It's your choice.
So I have the choice now to take another card?
Yeah, otherwise you're going to lose either way. Because you got 20
okay,
and they both have 21.
Okay, I didn't know if there was an option to play again. Or if it was everybody makes a decision at the same time.
Right.
So I roll a, what is this going to be, 7. I roll a 7 and bust.
Okay. You're out. The other two guys are gonna roll again. They're gonna roll off. Essentially, at this point, they're just gonna draw cards and see who gets the highest. Yeah, and they're gonna bet again. So Mel throws out another 5 gold against it.
But now we're playing for 5.
Well, you've already lost.
They're anting up.
Oh,
He's anting up. Yeah.
Okay.
He's going for more, and he wants the other guy to leave. And he has his card in hand, and the other guy has a card in hand, and he's just gonna, because it's at this point the two cards are facing off. Whoever has the highest number is gonna win.
Okay. So so they've converted from a game of blackjack into
essentially war. Yeah.
Some sort of poker hand.
Yeah, this is
a betting on it. Yeah, I'm betting you my number's gonna win. Yeah.
Because like I said, this is more like the rules kind of vary towards 3-card poker at this point.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
So. Okay. Guys, give me, both of you, give me one more perception check, please.
So
Oh.
what is it? 16 now.
Okay.
7.
So, Cedric, you don't notice this. Giorgio, I think that was, or I'm sorry. Did you? Okay, so, yeah. You notice as Mel's holding his card, you see it's almost like the card is thicker than it should be. And as he kind of moves his fingers, you see there's 2 cards in his hand, not just one. And he slips the other one back into his sleeve. And then he just drops the king on the table, and the other guy drops a 2. Sorry, friend. Money's all mine today. And he rolls it back. And he takes the pot. What do you do? So essentially, you've lost 2 gold.
Yeah.
That's all you've lost. But
Right.
yeah, the other guys lost 7 gold.
7 gold, yeah.
If you're gonna play again, I'm jumping in.
I think I do want to play another one. So I'll give me one more shot. Give me one more shot.
I like you guessed though, friend. Let's go. So they
I'm
deal
gonna-
you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pull up a seat and throw 2 gold on the table. I play.
Yeah, that big guy who beat up the tin can yesterday.
Hmm.
All right. So
So, yeah,
anyway,
I'll say, let me reintroduce me and my friends since we didn't when I walked up. My name's Giorgio. This is Scrawlneck, and that's Cedric here. We were here on a mercenary job and just trying to relax now before we get another job to go somewhere else.
Well, while he says that, I'm just going to walk over and just extend my hand and say I don't think we officially met, and just offer like a quick handshake.
to Blackjack Mel. Or to
Yeah.
Okay.
To Mel. Sorry.
Okay. He reaches out and clasps your hand.
As this is happening, I'm actually casting Charm Spell on him.
Charm person.
Charm person. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the save DC?
It's a 13 Wisdom.
13 wisdom. Hold on one sec. I gotta look up their stat block. I don't remember what their wisdom score is.
I think it was pretty low.
All right. The 13 you said?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you more favorably as you cast the spell. Are you trying to do this slyly, or are you does it have verbal components?
No, it doesn't have any. Or wait, let me see. Yeah, it does have a verbal component to it.
Okay. So are you trying to do this subtly, or are you? Because
I'm just gonna shake his hand and say, I appreciate what you're doing, giving a lot of entertainment to the people of the town. I think it's really great what you're doing for people like me and my friends. And I went over at
okay.
the 2.
Okay. I'll let it slide. All right. So Giorgio, roll a D10 and a D4 twice. And let me know what the 2 numbers are, the combined 2 numbers of that.
First one is going to be a 3. No, it is 0 is 10, right?
Yes.
13.
So 13,
Yeah,
so it'd be a
13.
10. It'd be a 10 because it's a
10.
face card.
And then the second one is just a 3. An actual 3. 2 plus 1.
So you mean a 10 plus 3? It's a face card because you said 13, right? Is your first one a 10 plus 3?
So my first roll was a 10 plus 3.
Okay.
My second roll was a 2 plus 1.
2 plus 1. Okay.
Yeah,
So it'd be 13 total.
Yeah, so it is 13 total. Yeah,
So it'd be like you had a 3 and a queen.
A 3 and a okay.
queen.
Yeah, got it.
So 13 would be a queen. So 11's Jack. I'm sorry. No, king. I'm sorry, a king. But essentially, it's a
You have
10.
a
Jack,
16?
Queen, King, Joker. Yeah, yeah.
Right, right,
okay.
right,
Yeah, a king, but it's just 10 points. Yeah.
right.
Wouldn't he be at 16? Because his second.
all face card, all face,
It's like blackjack.
all face cards are 10.
Face cards are 10. It's just I don't have a way
Ace-
of.
Ace is the only 11.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, ace is
Okay.
the only one that can function as a 1 or 11. Okay, so did you roll, Scrawlneck?
Well, right now. Hold on. 4 and a 1. So my first roll is a 5.
5, okay. Your first
Okay.
card would be a 5.
6 and a 3. So I got 9.
So you have 14 total right now.
14. Okay.
Let me, so the guy who lost last time lost 7 gold. He's out. He's not in this.
He's
So it's
playing.
the dealer and Mel. I'll roll for So Mel has a 13 to start with. So a 9 and a 4. It starts with a 14. I think I said Mel was at 13 and then 14.
13. Yeah, 9 and 13 and 14. I'm also I'm at 13. Mel's at 13. Dealer's at 14. And Scrawlneck, you're at 9. Is that what we said?
14.
Oh, 14. Okay. So
Okay.
two 13s, two 14s. That's very easy to remember. Okay.
Got it.
So
we'll start with you, Giorgio.
okay, for extra card,
Right. Do you want to stay where you're at or hit?
I'm taking another card, and I've rolled
Okay.
I've rolled another 13, so another king, so I bust.
Okay.
I think. Is that right?
Right, right.
Okay.
You're out.
Okay.
So Scrawlneck,
me?
you're up.
I'm going to hit.
Okay.
So roll the D10 and the D4.
And tell me what the sum is.
2 and a 2. So 4.
Okay, so you're at 18.
Stay.
You're gonna stay
And
at
I'll
8.
Yeah, I'm staying.
Okay. Okay.
And while they're pulling cards, while Mel in particular, because I've seen him do this little thing, while he's pulling his card, I'm going to say, by the way, I don't think I got introduced to the rest of your friends, and sort of draw some attention away from him. And ask
Away from Mel or what?
yeah, away from Mel, and
Okay.
just ask who the dealer is and who the guy who's no longer playing. I want to just ask, I don't know if they've got names or
Okay.
what, but
The two gentlemen to the side don't really say much. They just kind of acknowledge. The little halfling that's functioning as the dealer introduces himself. The name's Cuff Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Cuff Goldberg. I run this bar.
Great to meet you, Cuff.
Nice to meet
And-
you too.
And then maybe glance over at Mel while he's pulling his card. I don't know, and
Okay.
if he notices what I've done. Try to kind of give him a little wink without, as discreetly as possible.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check to see if he notices your little.
13 and 1, so I have 14.
Okay. Mel kind of looks over at you and gives you a little sly wink, which you would notice this as well, Cedric, since you cast Charm Person. Anyway, so Mel is going to hit again.
What was Mel at? 13, right?
Yeah, he was at 13.
He was.
Okay.
As you're doing this, Cedric, you notice the same sort of behavior from before. What do you do as Mel kind of begins to slide what looks like something out underneath his sleeve as after he's been given his card.
Do I actually see him doing it this time?
Yeah, you're actively watching them do this. But he seems to notice the support that he was given from Giorgio to make the other two guys not notice, and the bartender or the owner, Cuff, the halfling. So they're distracted. They don't see this. The only one who was still actively watching Mel would be you and Giorgio. And based on what Giorgio is doing, he's kind of letting this happen. What do you do?
I'm just gonna look over at Giorgio, hoping to make like some sort of eye contact.
Okay.
And just like quick motion down to Mel to see, hey, are you seeing this as well?
Let's see. Here's the thing I'm worried about acknowledging it out of character. Like what I'm worried about acknowledging it is someone else noticing and then it not working because I acknowledged this. I'll glance up. Yeah, I'll glance up at you and with as stone faced as possible, try to let you in on the secret that I definitely know. So what's do you roll another set of hand or like
no,
or is this good enough that we're partied up?
Right, I think you both kind of noticed what's going on here.
Okay.
The hell? Damn it, I did this the other night. Oh, looks like Shiny's here. That's why.
He just popped on to
Okay.
D&D Beyond. For the roll
Nice.
20.
One sec.
With him noticing, I just kind of, or with acknowledgement that he knows this is also happening,
Right.
I just kind of go ahead and fold my arms and just let it happen.
Okay. So,
I don't see this.
you can roll a perception check.
Okay. Sounds good. Never mind.
Okay.
The classic perception. check.
5.
Question out of character here. I wouldn't know that. Would I know that Cedric did charm person? I know that
Are you
he's trying to
proficient?
hide.
Are you
but
proficient in
I'm
Arcana?
No.
You definitely wouldn't have noticed this then. It was
I'm not proficient, and I have a -2.
yeah, you definitely would not have
Oh
noticed.
no, sorry, it's a -2. It's a +2, but I'm not proficient. So
Okay, yeah, it's an extremely subtle spell, as opposed to more arcane, blatant spells.
Yeah.
So you would not have caught him doing it. No.
yeah, I'm only asking because I'm looking at charm person now, and it says whenever it's over, the person will realize that they had been charmed.
Right.
And so
Okay.
I'm thinking as a D&D player, not as Giorgio. We probably got to get out of here before an hour's up. We don't have that long. But whatever. If I don't know, I don't know.
Right. Okay. So neither of you say anything, and you
No,
rolled,
no.
and Scrawlneck, you rolled a 5, correct, on your perception?
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah.
On perception, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm at 18 on my cards, but that's not going to matter, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, we're letting this guy cheat. Sorry, man.
All right. So Mel pulls out he pulls a 7, so he's got a 20, and he stays. And the other guy busts like a teenager.
Gross.
Oh. Oh,
Or the dealer busts like a teenager. So, I was like,
The dealer is Cuff, the owner.
right, Cuff Goldberg, the little halfling. So Mel looks at everybody. He's like, "Man, I'm just on fire tonight. What can I say?" And he pulls the coins away. So, Giorgio and Scrawlneck, you can mark off 2 gold if you hadn't already.
Yeah.
But essentially, Giorgio, Scrawlneck, you didn't notice. Giorgio, Cedric, you both noticed what was going on here. But Mel did notice that you, Giorgio, had distracted the other individuals at the table. So he goes, pleasure playing some games with you, friends. I noticed your big friend here. What was your name again, sir? The big muscly guy. He looks over to you, Scrawlneck.
I'll nudge you.
Yo, Shiny.
My
Hey, John.
name Scrawlneck.
Right. You, friend, look like you would be great for a little more physical competition than, say, this game of wits. We up a little ways north of here in Buckle Down Row have this little event that goes on every couple days down below the streets. There's quite a lot of groups that get involved, and gentlemen such as yourself that's more fit for roughing up other individuals might be more well suited to this type of engagement, if you will. If you're interested, come and find me in a couple days. I'd be happy to put in the good word for you.
Sounds good.
And that goes for the rest of you as well. We got individual events as well as group combat. And the money's damn good too.
Did you say the name of the place that he mentioned again?
Yeah, he mentioned it's called Buckle Down Row.
Buckle Down Row. And is it the same? I think you said that before. Where was the place that was higher stakes gambling games? Is it the same place?
Yeah.
Okay. Just make. I try to keep everything together.
So he sees your confusion, and he kind of motions to the wall, and there's like an old beat up map of the city. And I'll pull that up now so you guys can see. Ignore the crater that's there, but essentially he pulls up just a map pre-fall of the meteor for you guys to see. So essentially everything would be the same except for the big crater in the south ward. I will pull that up so you guys can see.
Hey, Shiny.
Hey, Shiny, just fill you in real quick. We are gambling with Blackjack Mel. I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
He's cheating, and me and Cedric both know.
But Scrawlneck doesn't.
Yeah, and we're like, we've played 2 hands. We lost both. We're letting it go. I think I'm gonna stop after this one. That was my plan, at least. But we did help him cheat.
Got it. Okay. I love it. I'm pissed I went off on my own, but you know what? It is what it is.
Just him cheat to take money from himself.
Scrawlneck, just so you know, he rolled a nat 20 on his sleight of hand.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Holy shit, dude.
You ain't going to see shit.
Yeah.
The only reason the other 2 did was because they were actively watching.
Yeah.
So essentially right where I'm pointing here, the spokes.
The spokes, okay.
Right there where that E is Buckle Down Row.
Okay, that street.
Right. Because he's on the map up there on the wall. You see there's a knife sticking directly out of the wall in that location.
Right there. Okay. I'm looking at the map that's outside the wall. So is that close enough for does the wall stop the
haze? No.
It doesn't look like it.
No.
But it's not in the haze.
No, it's just outside the haze.
It's like the closest you can get to the haze without being in the haze. Okay.
So where you guys are now isn't even shown on this map. Like you're further, further southeast along Champions Way. If you follow Champions Way directly southeast, you're like just off map here.
Okay, so that's okay. So we're not that far.
You're about a mile and a half.
We're way closer than I thought.
Yeah, you're about a mile and a half from the spokes, and maybe about 2.25 miles if you follow Champions Way to Champions Gate.
Mm-hmm. Which is in the haze, I can see. Okay.
Right,
we are way closer than I thought.
Yeah. Champions Gate is the closest entry point into the city walls from the crater. and the main impact side of the meteor. And my camera just froze. So, group at the Skull and Sword. So, Blackjack Mill has shown you where, or told you where Buckle Down Row is. At this point, he looks at all of you and talking about essentially the fighting pits, or in a very roundabout way. Now looks and says, "There's one more stipulation. In order to partake, if you're interested in this this little affair, the fighting pits and everything in Buckle Down Row is all by the grace of the Queen herself. One does not simply come into the Queen's abode without paying tribute to the Queen. So if you're interested, you do have to pay up a little fee. Now, seeing as you've all been so kind to us here, I'll give you a bit of a discount. It's normally 100 gold. When all the Queen's men are required to pay this little fee, at least those lieutenants under her direct command, and any who want to make a name for themselves among the Queen's men. But since you've been so kind," and he kind of gives a subtle wink to Giorgio, "I'll cut that down for you. 50 gold. And I'll introduce you to a couple of the lieutenants and get you signed up for our little event coming up, if you're interested."
It's 50 each.
No.
50, or would it be 50?
50 total.
Okay.
Overall.
50 total.
Oh,
And this is like a fight club, right?
Right, it's it's fighting pits is what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Fighting pits below the city streets.
Is he? I can't read this from you. Is he inviting all of us to participate in the fight pits? 'Cause
Yes.
He addressed Scrawlneck directly about it. So is this an invitation for all of us to go and for Scrawlneck to fight, or is he saying we all could fight?
You can all join as a group, or you can fight as individuals. It's up to you. Individuals fight against individuals, and groups fight in tag team format.
Tag team.
oh, that sounds fun.
It's quite a show. It's definitely
tag you in,
much
us go
better
beat
than
shit out
the.
of some dude and then jump out the ring like a real like they do in wrestling.
It's definitely more entertaining and way more brutal than what you saw with that tin can the other night.
Mhm.
But if you're interested, don't pay me. You got to pay tribute to the Queen. And everybody knows in Buckle Down Row, they have to pay tribute at the Wishing Well. You can't miss it.
Mhm.
It's on the northeast corner of the area, behind one of the bars. You drop your gold inside the Wishing Well, and you say, "Favor to the Queen."
You see that on the map or no?
No, you wouldn't be able to see
I'm
this.
assuming I can't see it. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was a big thing that was in the background of something. Anyway, okay. That sounds great. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, I hope to see you soon. But with that being said, I gotta be back on my way. I got business elsewhere. Thank you, friends. Thank you for your coin and your patronage. And I will see you around.
We'll see you later, Mel.
And he finishes his drink that you gave him. Signals to the two human individuals to follow him out of the bar. Cuff moves away from the table, kind of hops down off the stool he was on, hops up on the bar and gives a big kiss to the half ogre woman running the bar. They seem to be husband and wife. That being said, was there anything else last second you guys would like to do? Otherwise, I'm going to jump over to Tim, who joined us.
Oh shit!
I think just I would look at Cedric and Scrawlneck and say, "Sounds like a good idea to me."
Me too.
Hold up
We're
our
in.
weapons in a freeze frame.
Yeah,
As
we'll
the
jump
event goes
together.
over.
I guess
Then
that's
we
it.
jump over to Tim.
It's early enough in the morning. Like we went straight here. Basically, we checked out the market and then we went over here. So like this is
Right. It's
still
about...
pretty early.
It's probably about 10 or 11, I would say. After you guys did all your shopping in the morning and Cedric went and...
That's right. Yeah,
went to
it was
went to
long
the
night.
temple or to the cathedral. Yes.
Yeah. So about what time is it now? Do we have time to get to the spokes today?
I think he said
Let's.
the event. In
While
like
this
2
is
days
going
or
on,
something.
it's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles to the spokes. So it's up to y'all. But let's jump over to
Yeah.
Tim's stuff before, and then y'all can make a decision.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
while this is going on, we're going to.
Let's see if we could make that decision before we switch. That can be
Right.
like in the background, us just walking, but whatever.
Right. So, while this is all going on, we're going to hop over to the northeast corner of Emberwood Village. Let me
Right.
change things back up for this little segment of our story. Back to... Things over for you guys to see. We are now at the Red Lion Inn. Tim, you had, last time we left you, you had walked in having received a magical message in your head from a generally familiar individual of the Amethyst Academy. A young woman, a young tiefling woman by the name of River,
Right.
who you've now greeted as you've entered the Red Lion Inn, a poshly appointed kind of speakeasy style hotel in the northwest corner of Emberwood Village. And I don't
I
have...
actually went in.
Yeah, you went in because you saw a river.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I was heading there. I didn't know I was actually. I thought. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, whatever.
Right. I think because you wouldn't have seen her and we introduced her visually last time.
Right.
So I'll pull that character image up. for you
Oh
guys.
no, you're right. You did. You
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, you remember you did show it up. That's right. You're right.
Because I think I asked if you went in the building. And that's
How
when
dare I question the DM? You were 100% correct.
How dare you? No.
My faceless DM. How dare I?
Faceless Discord ravaged DM.
It's working. It's working for me. It keeps my video cameras up just by you being there, so it's all good.
Right. Dude, I have no idea what Discord is doing. I'm really frustrated right now. It's still doing the buzzy thing.
It's actually not showing any. It's just showing your Discord icon.
Yeah, it just shows your face now.
Okay.
Hey, there he is.
That's my DM.
Great success.
All right, fantastic.
Finally, we can switch to cameras.
Did he show up
Alright.
for you guys? It's still squares for me.
No, balsamic. If you're lying, you're a good ass troll, dude.
I need you to make
No,
a
no.
dexterity saving throw for the fireball that just appeared above your head.
I'm
For a,
All
for a
right.
second, his screen froze. And I was like, "Oh fuck!" Now Benji's having
Yay!
a fucking problem.
Everybody's visualized. Thank God. Yeah, I think the capture card just overheated. Thanks, Elgato. Yeah, because everything was
Wait,
running.
balsamic, it's really broken for you. It really is broken for you.
Yeah, it's broken for me. It's just the
What?
squares.
Oh no.
Hold up. Okay, we back.
All right, we're back. All right, we in there.
Hey. The luck of Blackjack Mel, aka his
Look
gratuitous cheating, helped us.
Chapter 3, the one with technical issues.
Hey, I'll take this curse over the last campaign, so. Anyway. Tim, you walk into the front entrance of the Red Lion Inn, the poshly appointed hotel. You're greeted with a young tiefling woman with speckled, lightly tanned complexion, with dark blue hair extending down and gently tied into a ponytail, with reddish brown horns that extend back into her hair like two little boats floating down a river. And you remember seeing her now, where she got her name from, because of the way her horns kind of extend back into her blue locks. But you are greeted, and she gently smiles at you, and it's a very toothy. She has very sharp, fang-like teeth. It's definitely warm and welcoming, but it's also slightly intimidating, seeing this toothy, fanged grin from River. It's not intentional by any means, but definitely a bit unnerving to anyone who had never experienced that before.
Gotcha.
And she waves you over as she's writing down in a large tome on her lap, pointing at a red leather chair on the opposite side of a table. What do you do?
Let me just pull up the DM real quick just to make sure I have it with you. Just to make sure I don't goof anything. Where were you? Okay, I guess you're not here. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm like, I definitely know you're in this list somewhere. Just looking for one thing. All right, real quick, just to make sure, what's the name of the crystal thing? Delirium, right?
Delirium.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so I'll wave to River. I'll walk over.
Okay. Let's try to pull up. There we go. You guys should see a picture of River now as well.
Nice.
It should be in your journal now, so you should be able to look at some of these images whenever you want.
That's right. There is a journal. There it is. Yes.
All right. From here, so do you sit down?
Yeah.
Okay. She looks at you and she finishes scribbling for a few seconds before closing the tome and clasping the leather band around it, and looks over to you and says, "Well, it's wonderful to see that you made it here in one piece. How are you doing?"
Well, I could be better. We had a bit of a scuffle on the way here, but we did overcome this adversity, so I would say I'm operating at probably a 87% efficiency ratio, but thank you for inquiring.
Right. They did say that your psyche had merged a bit with this new form, despite your prior existence with the Academy. That being said, the Academy is willing to look past your past transgressions, as we need the services of somebody who's not directly associated for a number of critical missions within the city.
You say transgressions, I say on the quest for glory, but we can agree to disagree. What would you have in mind?
Well, initially it would be research missions among the the outer reaches of the city, and if these are conducted successfully, we would begin excursions deeper into the heart of Drakenheim. Eventually, with the purpose of reclaiming our foothold within the city. You are familiar with the inscrutable tower?
I mean, who is not familiar with it? It's the tower. I mean,
Quite. Of course, you probably saw it on the way in. The tower is not in the state that it was previously before the fall of the meteor. That being said, the Academy does not view the meteor fall or its mineral deposits as an entirely negative outcome. Delirium is a quite powerful substance that the Academy is quite interested in. With that being said, I would recommend that you not do business with anyone but the Academy with regards to such minerals. That includes Aldor. Tim.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would you say Aldor?
Sure.
That was good. That was good stuff. Sure.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, dude. That was good. That was really good.
That being said, to show you that we are willing to work with you, we are willing to purchase delirium at increased rates at times, or if the mineral is in higher quality condition. I believe Aldor may have mentioned a sum of 500 gold for that little trinket you brought with you.
Yes. Yes.
Right. I'd be willing to offer you 600 gold right now as a show of good faith, as well as an offer of some work for an additional 1,250 gold.
Yes, that sounds agreeable.
That being said, the additional mission is not an easy one. But if you and this little group you sauntered in with is as capable as you say, you should be able to accomplish it in no time.
What is the mission?
We've gathered intel on the outskirts of the city in a dilapidated location that was once a watering hole on the western edge of the city. The locals used to call it the Rat's Nest Tavern. At the time of the fall of the meteor, one of the smaller chunks fell directly on the building itself, along with a more pristine large crystal of delirium and a large chunk of intact with inside a large chunk of meteoric iron. We'd like you, we being the Academy, to recover this crystal, at which time we will happily compensate you for it. With potential future work, if you conduct yourself accordingly.
real quick, just so I make sure I'm caught up. So just so Crystal, Rat Tavern Inn is where everyone else is right now, or no?
No. The Rat's Nest Tavern is
Rat's Nest Tavern.
Yeah. So she sees your confusion, and she's gonna pull up a better looking map, a more recent map. I'm gonna pull back up the map so you guys can see. Let me get her portrait out of the way. The Rat's Nest Tavern. What's up so you guys can see? So the audience can see. All right. The Rat's Nest Tavern is where that number 6 is on the map. So it's essentially almost on the northwest corner of Drakenheim, but still outside the city walls.
Okay.
So River looks at you and she pulls out a map that had been previously folded inside of her tome and points to this location. This is where we believe the chunk of the meteor had fallen. A piece that had touched down prior to the impact with the tower, as well as the main body of the meteor in the south ward. Few adventurers and scavengers have gone to that area, so we believe this chunk may still be intact along with the crystal of delirium. If you're able to recover it, of course we will compensate you, and with possible work to follow in the future, as I'm sure you're eager to continue to work with us, otherwise you would not have arrived here in Drakenheim. Is that safe to assume?
I mean, I would not say I'm eager to work with a bunch of people who would not agree with my previous work, but if our terms are agreeable and you help me attain what I need, then I will assist the Academy in what ways I am willing to assist in.
Quite. We'll simply agree to disagree on certain matters. But we're not unreasonable people. We are seekers of knowledge just as you are, and we do respect that. But we do have to adhere to certain guidelines, which unfortunately you did break. But
You say guidelines, I say limitations. Whatever.
sure. She holds up the map and she hands it to you. So now at any time, if you guys want to pull up, you have a somewhat clear, you have this version of the map now that shows the impact zone and the crater. So you guys can pull this up at any time now if we need to reference something.
Yep.
It's up to you. I have to leave Drakenheim for a few days, but I will be back in 3 to 4 nights' time. Collect the crystal and meet me back here. If you're able to do this, the 1,250 gold will be yours, and we'll talk about other assistance from the Academy with your research. Is that amenable?
That sounds like agreeable terms.
Quite. This time she hands you the map, and also kind of gives you a once over kind of looking at your new form that she hadn't been familiar with. That's quite the spectacle. This is the first time I've ever seen a self-sufficient automaton. I would love to study you further in the future, given the opportunity.
Just come back in 4 days. I will see you then.
Quite. Good luck. And she sees you off, along with the map. So you have a mission from the Amethyst Academy to collect a crystal of delirium. At this point, what would you like to do?
I might as well fucking try to swing back over and meet up with the boys, so I'll go to the tavern and see what's going on.
Okay.
Nothing left over here.
We'll just assume, for the sake of expediting the reunion, I guess, that you all assume to meet back up or come back together. So you all reconvene at the caravan court a few hours later. I would say it's about midday or just after at this point. Giorgio, Cedric, Scrawlneck, you all had your meeting and exchanges with Blackjack Mel and some of the other less than savory individuals of Emberwood Village and Drakenheim. And Tim, you had your first meeting and encounter with your contact here in the city with the Amethyst Academy River. You all meet back up. What would you like to do?
Tim, you down for fighting?
I am always looking for a good scrap. Is it with you, Cleric?
No.
With me.
Whoa.
What I mean by with is possibly together as a
With
group.
me.
With you. That is okay. Yes, I agree to that. You, Cedric, are an easy combatant, but Scrawlneck, that man would terrify me if my circuits had the capacity.
Okay.
Look,
Uh,
that's funny.
Okay. I'm sorry, my character's a dick. You gotta roll with it.
there are some fight pits if they'll let you know, and I just kind of turn my back and Charlie Brown music slowly plays.
I motion to ask to see his map. I ask to see your map. I'm like, map.
My map?
Sure, here you go.
Then I'm going to point at the spokes where the fighting pit is. I'm just gonna be like,
Fight pit. We fight, win money.
I'm gonna point at the spot on the map.
Okay. Quite the distance, but sure. Let's go.
That was in 2 days, though, wasn't it? You said, Stopper?
Yes, in 2 days. Roughly 2 days.
My bad.
Yeah, when the next
Okay.
event is happening.
So what I wanted to do, and I may have misunderstood, and so if I misunderstood, then we don't have to do it. But what I want to do is just go over there and pay tribute now,
Okay.
and like just at least like so that we know. Like I don't want to show up and be like, hey, we're here for the fights. How do we do this? You know, like I want to, like I at least go over there and meet
Right.
or whatever, and say, we'll be
that's a
back
good
in 2
call.
days, but at least we know what's going on.
Right. Okay, so assuming
Okay.
from here, you guys are going to be heading towards the spokes and Buckle Down Row.
Yeah, and if we got to go somewhere else after, we do have 2 days. This might be a 10-minute
Right.
conversation with the lieutenants. Say, hey, look, just so you know, we're gonna be here
Right.
for the fights. See you later.
Okay.
I don't know how involved this. I mean, it could be that we have to sign a bunch of paper. It doesn't sound like it. We have to sign a bunch of papers and like get a bunch of stuff done, bureaucracy to join these fights. But that would be a worst case scenario. I think it's just showing that way so that we're not showing it for the first time and expecting to be able to just jump in, because
Right.
I hate to miss out if that's not how it works.
Okay. So you guys are going to head essentially almost due north towards up Champions Way. I'm assuming towards the spokes and Buckle Down Row.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So from here, you all reconvene and you decide, after you all, kind of share a bit of information. Tim, do you share your meeting with River with everyone else, or are you keeping that information to yourself for now?
I'm be honest, I'm gonna wait until because I was thinking about it. I'm gonna wait until we do all the spokes thing, and then I'm gonna do it just in case we decide to do whatever we do with that. But I'm gonna wait until we do what we're doing now, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay. All right, so you guys all head towards the spokes. It's about a mile and a half, 2 miles from where you are now, as the crow flies. As you're heading north over the kind of splintered segment of one of the smaller segments of the Dran River, you're heading north. You don't have to cross the main body of the Dran River. You head north, and as you're heading through some of the more abandoned, dilapidated segments of buildings, I would like you all to roll me a d6, please.
Okay.
So 3, 5, okay. 1. All right. Scrawlneck, I would like you to roll me a d20, please.
Oh shit.
Just a straight d20.
16.
Okay. Give me just a moment.
Oh, at least your mouse moving. I thought your camera froze again. I was like, oh shit.
No. All right. Okay. As you guys are walking through the where is it? As you guys are walking north along the Champion's Way, you've essentially left the more occupied region of the outskirts, and you're beginning to pass larger townhomes, but as you're going north, you're noticing a lot more of these buildings are beginning to look very dilapidated, as if they've sustained far more heavy damage. They're covered in debris, and a lot of them have roofs blown off in places, large holes blown through them in various levels of destruction and decay over time. As you're walking, it begins to drizzle. It was already overcast, as it tends to be in and around Drakenheim. But now it's begun to gently rain as you head towards the spokes. as you're moving through, Giorgio, you, I believe, have the highest passive perception.
Oh no, okay, yeah.
I think, or you and Tim have the same.
14.
Right. I think Tim, you have a 14 as well.
Perception.
Okay.
I'm looking. Sorry.
Wisdom.
I see it. I'm just. Oh, it's wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 14. Yeah.
Unless you have something else, it's just your wisdom modifier on Tim.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just 14. Oh, yeah, duh, I see it. It says in parentheses. Yeah, 14.
As you guys are walking through, the two of you, you're kind of walking through, and you're reaching the point where you need to start beginning to head a bit east to hit the spokes per the map. So you're essentially right about here, just maybe a little bit further east, kind of branching off Champion's Way. And as you're walking, you begin to hear this very stunted and incomprehensible gibberish through one of the alleys. It's just, it almost sounds like words, but at times, and then suddenly it becomes this gobbledygook of noises and sounds, and you can't really comprehend what it is. What do you do?
Can I try to figure out, like, about where it's coming from?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
All right, hold on. Oh, sorry. I just want to make sure because I rolled a 13. Is that off of my, when I roll, is that off of my skill or no?
Are you proficient in perception or not?
My perception is +4.
It is, so you are proficient.
Oh,
in
yeah,
perception.
it says proficiency. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your bonus to perception? We'll just take that.
It's
It'd
4, so
so it'd be
yeah,
a
so
15.
if you, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so yeah, because it would be, you essentially rolled an 11 on the die and then +4, so 15. You turn your head, and as you turn your head, you hear this sound getting closer, and with it, you almost hear it echoing off the various walls and dilapidated buildings, and along with it, you hear this like and you hear this sound more than once, and it's coming gently closer, but you're still not able to hear exactly where from.
Gentlemen, I do not want to alarm you, but I don't know how else to explain it, but there is some peculiar voices, if you can say such things, coming from somewhere, but I cannot figure out from where.
Voices make me angry.
I love it.
And as you guys are talking, it begins to get slightly louder still, and you hear this incomprehensible, mad gibberish, along with the kind of bouncing off the walls.
Back at him.
So is this
It's
is
gonna
it
go
getting louder for
right.
everybody, or only Tim because he's paying attention to it?
No, at this point, you would both begin to hear it. Tim, you can.
Well,
You're
I
actively looking for it. Giorgio, you
Yeah,
are
we
now
both
beginning to
heard
hear
it.
it. Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I was just gonna ignore it, but if we're
Yeah, now you're hearing it, and then not only, Tim, is it coming from your right-hand side, you're beginning to hear it almost above you, as if something was sliding across one of the nearby rooftops.
Dare I look up? I'll look up. I don't want to, but I'll look up.
Okay. You look up, and as you do that, you see this mass of flesh and teeth and eyes, as if a human being or some sort of humanoid had been melted together with the remains of God knows what. And you hear very clearly now this incomprehensible, maddening sound of different Lord knows what of words, and occasionally you'll hear something that's recognizable, and then it goes back to just maddening gibberish. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck you. Stop
as you are the closest one.
All right, sorry, real quick. Yeah, I did fuck up. Which one am I rolling this off of now?
Wisdom save. It should be up in your top. It's one of your saving throws.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I happen to be proficient in gibberish, so
Okay.
13.
Okay. You hear it and it's almost just echoing in your mind, but you manage to focus just as this blob of flesh and teeth and eyes flops down and slumps off of the roof in front of you. I'm going to have you all roll for initiative.
Fantastic.
Yuck. Disgusting.
when it flops down, I'm just gonna go.
And I don't...
Initiative +1.
Let me see if I can pull up. I do have...
+3. I got 11.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
I'm trying to put him in there like it's in the same format. I rolled an 18. Or sorry, it should be initiative +1, not +2.
Okay.
But it's
Tim.
it's a 19. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
I just wrote the wrong thing while I was trying to write the
Right.
thing.
Okay.
I know initiative ties your modifier is what matters, and so that's why I'm putting it.
Okay. So, Georgio, what are you at? I'm sorry, I'm confused because I see two different...
Can you delete the first
Oh,
one?
I'm sorry.
It's a 19.
It's a 19.
19
plus
total.
1 for
Okay.
his
Yeah, I'm trying to write it the same way because I know that the modifier sometimes matters.
Right, just give me the total number.
19.
19, okay. Cedric?
Oh, mine didn't come through. It's a 12.
12.
Oh no,
okay.
it's there. I see
Oh, okay,
something.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then Vale got a 6.
No, it's there.
It's there.
It's
I
there.
see it.
So 12, 11, 6 are the remainders, correct?
Yes.
All right. Let
If you
me...
look in the bottom right, it is clear as day.
Start acting like Deadpool talking fourth wall. I'm like,
Am I the only one who sees this?
Right, y'all... All right, I'm going to pull up the map for you guys here.
I didn't know we
oh.
were expecting that.
And I'm going to try
For some
to
reason.
find where you guys are at. So essentially, I'm going to put you guys on the map real quick. I think you should be able to move. Let me double check once I get you on the map. There. All right. So Tim, you, having heard this thing, are right there by the edge of that roof. Scrawlneck, I'm assuming you're further back. Initiative. Giorgio, you wouldn't be too far off since you began to hear this as well. And
I intended to ignore it, and so
Oh, okay.
I would I would think that I would be at the back because I would be the last one to.
Okay. So, you guys, Tim, you would be right here next to this roof and rubble.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The others,
Or where are we coming from?
you're going east.
So
down
we're walking east.
Right.
Where are we headed? So we're just passing through this anyway.
Right.
This is
You
just
were gonna,
passing by.
yeah,
Okay,
you were
okay,
just
okay.
about to head north along this road up towards the spokes.
Okay, and we heard it coming from that side.
To your right, yes. So
Yeah,
it would
okay,
be
yeah,
due south on the map.
Yeah, so my intention would be to walk on the other side of the road. Like I said, I would be trying to. If
Okay.
Tim didn't react to it, I would have just walked right on by and kept going.
Right. So you're
So up there ish. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So right about there.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Are you guys able to move your tokens or not?
I can't move mine, which is
Son of a
Nope.
unless let's see. Select
No, no.
move.
Let me try something real quick.
No.
What the?
Yeah, I can't.
All right. Well, I still got to figure that out. But let me get the creature on the board. At least the first one.
Say creature or preacher?
Creature.
Preacher.
I think I have a token for this. Let me double check.
It's a preacher surrounded in slime and jelly.
Yak.
Right.
Have you heard about our Lord Savior, the Blob?
You heard it about our Lord and Savior, the Gak?
Well, I gotta create a
The
token
yak,
real
what a
quick.
throwback.
The Gak. All right. Well,
What does that mean?
I'm just gonna put the
I think
closest
it's
thing
gonna
I
get fucked up
have.
for a second. Hold on one sec.
Maybe. Hold on, I might have it. Ah, yes, I found it. Thank God. Yes.
Let's go.
So shiny. Oh, please pull up. Please pull up. Please pull up. Yes, there we go. This flesh, this mound of flesh and mouths, teeth, and eyes, this incomprehensible monstrosity, this aberration,
So
flops down in front of you and slumps off the roof. It's still, it's. Oh, did we lose camera?
He said he was gonna be right back.
Ah, I got you. Okay. So,
There he is.
all right. Who had the 12 again on initiative?
Cedric.
Cedric? Okay. Then him and got it. All right. At this point, Giorgio, you are up. You see this lump of flesh slump off the roof right in front of Tim, just muttering incomprehensible nonsense, and it's echoing across all the buildings and road and across the rooftops. What do you do?
Very clearly hostile, right?
Yes. It's already tried to do something to Tim because you can see the visible.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the visible distraughtness that it's causing being in close proximity to this creature.
Okay. Then I will take out a hand axe
Okay.
that I have, and I will throw it. I think I'm, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm 20, so it's 20 feet.
Okay.
So
Are you moving closer to it, or are you just throwing it?
No, I'm just throwing it from where I'm standing.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Throw. Attack roll is gonna be a 2 plus. What is it? Where's
Should be 2 plus your dex, and if you're proficient, your proficiency bonus.
I think just it's not oh, I am proficient in this. So where is that?
So it should be your dex. Since you're throwing it, it's your dex bonus
Yes, my dex,
plus
which is
your
+1.
proficiency. Yeah.
And I'm trying to see that. I don't see that on here. I don't know where if I'm. Oh, here it is. It's very big, right in the middle at the top, which is why I missed it. I promise. So it's gonna be a 5. Does a 5 hit?
5 hit. You throw the axe, and the creature just kind of moves in this amorphous,
Which is weird,
uncomfortable position, and the axe just sails over and hits some rocks beside it. So the attack does not hit. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Let me see. Where are my?
Zoom in so y'all can enjoy this creature as much as I enjoy it.
I have two.
Do we get a picture of it? Or
yeah, let me see if I can post it so you guys can see it.
in the journal?
I don't know if I can put it in the journal, at least not yet.
Hmm.
Let's
Okay.
see here.
No. That's it.
Are you guys able to see it now?
So
Yep.
Dang.
Look at them teeth,
Yeah.
baby.
Absolutely disgusting. Mouths of madness.
First it's kids with a bunch of fucking eyes, now it's a bunch of fucking mouths. Jesus, dude.
Welcome to Drakenheim.
Welcome to Dragonheim.
Yeah, I don't want to get close to this because it's gross.
Okay.
So I will not be doing anything else. I threw the axe and it missed and I'm it. That's it.
Give me 1 sec here. That being said, I will hold off on this one, but yeah, I forgot to make you roll a wisdom save.
Me.
Right.
I'll do it. I mean, I could do it now. It's not like it makes that much of a difference, huh?
It's my fault for not remembering to have you do it.
Okay.
It will make all the difference.
Yeah, if you're gonna let me slide, I will.
Right.
I gave you your chance.
Okay.
Carry on.
Right. That being said,
good luck, you guys. I think you might have to make wisdom saves before you do a thing.
right.
Well, we'll give it our
so
damn.
Next, the creature is up, and since you are the closest thing in proximity to it, Tim, it is going to make its first strike at you with its bite.
Well,
Missing entirely. It goes to snap at you, but your quick wits, you're able to step out of the way as it goes to bite. And then it's going to see. Let's see. Yes. It is having missed you. You see it kind of cock back and it spits this nasty vile liquid directly at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Absolutely disgusting.
fuck. 5.
All right.
I just rolled off of an 18. I'm so pissed.
Oh no.
That's gross.
You are blinded until your next until the creature's next turn. So on your next turn you will be blinded, and then I'll have you re-roll the save. Or I'm sorry, no, you're blinded until the start of the creature's next turn.
Okay.
Is it going to try and interact with me at all until my next turn, at least?
Not yet.
Okay,
So-
I'll be right back. Then. I'll be right back.
Right. All right. So
Real quick, can you just, if you can post it, so like, blinded, what exactly does it do?
blinded,
I'm
you
curious.
have disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Okay.
And you any creature that strikes at you has advantage because you
Okay,
are unable to see. Yes, unless you have some other skill that allows you to fight without physically seeing something.
No, that's okay. I should still be okay with what I want to do.
Right. You can still move. You are within melee range of this creature, so just keep that in mind. But you would have disadvantage on all attack rolls, you specifically, and it would have advantage on you because you can't see it.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm like I said, I should still be good with what I want to do my next turn.
Okay.
Hold on.
But that being said,
sorry, I did one thing. So I have I just want to double check. Can I, because I have this, I just want to be sure. Can I activate that? It's a reaction when you're hit by an attack or targeted by a magic missile. Oh no! Well, would you? What is this considered an attack? That's the question.
Yes, it would be considered an attack because yes, it's part of their multi-attack.
Okay.
So yes, I'm gonna go. So let's see. Oh, you're casting shield, correct?
Yeah, but I just thought about it. It says until the start of your next turn.
Shield
so
is
never mind. I wouldn't even bother.
Well, again, shield is it was targeting a saving throw. Shield would stop you from getting attacked with a melee or a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, that's okay. The reason why I'm not going to do it is because it says until the start of my next turn. I'm like, well, there's no one else to be here to attack except for this blob, so I'm not going to bother, so I'm not going to cast it.
Right. Give me one sec, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I clarify this. Okay. So you didn't have anything else you were trying to do?
No, because that's my reaction. But like I said, I'm not gonna do it, so it means it's not even my turn.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good.
Let me measure something real quick just to make sure. Okay. So Cedric, you are up, and to start your turn, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
15.
Okay. So you hear this incomprehensible muttering in your mind as this creature's many mouths are just gibbering nonsense in your head, but you're able to focus, and you are not affected by it. So what would you like to do?
I am going to basically make some sort of incantation as a bolt just kind of extends out from my shield.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Go ahead and give me...
16.
16 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Go.
Ooh.
Nice.
You step forward and you push forward, and this radiant light begins to emanate from the center of your shield as it darts out from the shield and slams into this creature full stock. And it's a good amount of damage. So,
what was it?
It does hit. And does
16 damage.
Yeah, 16. It's 16 radiant damage, correct? Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, okay, nice.
Right. Okay.
The next attack against it has advantage.
Okay.
That's my bad.
Out of here, Giorgio. Why are you rolling for me? Get out of here.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Cedric?
If I hear any other weird sounds or anything going on besides this one thing?
Not yet. Not yet.
Shadowing. Okay. I'm going to just kind of slide one, or I guess.
Where would you like to move? I'm sorry.
One block diagonal, so I'm just kind of right next to Giorgio.
Right there?
Yeah,
okay.
Right there.
Okay.
I will just stay right there.
All right. And does that end your turn?
That ends my turn, yeah.
Okay. All right. Tim, you are up, and I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, thank God. Holy shit.
Again, you hear
I was
the
about to hit a
muttering and the
one.
trembling of incomprehensible bullshit in your head, but you're able to focus as you stare down this mass of flesh and disgusting abomination. What would you like to do?
I'm just double checking my one spell here. It's not Arcane Missile, but it is something, so I just want to check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you post that in?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. I thought it was an attack roll, so no.
It's a saving
here.
throw. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it looks like here.
Con save.
That's not the button I want to do. Ignore the second one. If I do it, we'll stick with the first one, not the second. I just want to.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't need to be able to see to cast that, or is it? It's moving forward, correct?
Yeah, it's a cone. It's a cone in front of me.
Okay, so it's
what it is.
So it's moving towards the creature.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Because it's not a roll. It's like I'm not rolling anything.
Throw. Yeah, they need to make a saving throw.
Yeah, it says con 14 is what I have.
All right. They rolled 21.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, so much for that.
So you go to cast Thunderwave, and it definitely makes contact with this fleshy mass, but it doesn't feel like it impacted it to a great degree, as it kind of moves like jello, as if this creature doesn't have much of a skeletal form within it. It's just a moving mass of flesh. Does it do half damage on a success?
Yeah, success. You don't move, but you take half damage. So ignore it because the second one doesn't count because I misclicked it. So you take 3.
3. Okay.
Right, because it rounds up. Yeah.
Right. All right. Scrawlneck.
It pushes like stuff too, right?
Right, on a failure, it would push you.
Yeah, it would go 10 feet.
I think stuff on the ground gets pushed around too.
That's like any sort of rocks or stuff would kind of get.
Oh yeah,
right.
It says, in addition, unsecured objects are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and spells emit. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he's right.
Is it on a fail or is it on a?
No,
it
like
just
rubble,
says
like rubble.
Yeah,
this is
specifically. Yeah, this is what it says.
I mean, you would. Yeah, you would.
My axe. That I don't know if that's on the ground or embedded in a wall or what.
You would have thrown it this way, so it would have kind of flown back this way into the rocks. So if it probably wouldn't have hit it. I mean, I'm assuming your axe.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just because I need to pick it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say it's probably right about there.
Over there. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So the creature isn't moved back by the spell, correct?
No.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, the creature's not. I'm just bringing up like inanimate objects around it.
Okay.
Yeah, you only move when you get hit, but it sounds like the way that it is that objects move 10 feet regardless away from the spell's effect.
Yeah, there's not really any objects other than loose rubble under it or below it or around it. So, I mean, you would have pushed some of the debris, but the creature kind of just slumps forward and continues to move towards you, Tim.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. There's not really, like, if there was a brick wall in front of it and that was getting pushed towards it, then yes, that would be like something getting pushed at it. But you were the only thing between it and, there's nothing between you and the creature.
Yeah, I just wanted to push him away from me. That was really all it was. I don't want to be in my face.
That's why I was asking, does he still get pushed if he succeeds?
Yeah,
No,
succeed. No, he's good. Yeah, he's
Okay.
still good.
That's what I wanted to clarify.
Yeah. He doesn't move. It's just it would be rubble, and if he failed, would also be moved.
Right. Okay. So, Scrawlneck, you are up, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hell, Daddy, did you fall asleep, buddy?
No.
All right.
That's
so that is a failure. I need you to roll a D8, please. Just a straight D8.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you hear this gibbering in your mind and you can't focus at all and you begin stumbling back and forth. I need you to move half your distance. I'm going to roll a d4. On a 1, you go north. On a 2, you go... on a 1, you go up. On a 2, you go right. On a 3, you go down. On a 4, you go left. Okay? But at this point, you are not able to take any of your actions or bonus actions for this turn.
Dang.
As your mind is rattled with this incomprehensible nonsense this creature is echoing in and around you.
My intelligence is too low. It doesn't affect me.
You can move half your speed to the right. So
I'm dumb as a sack of shit. Tough luck, buddy.
That actually worked out for you because now you're right up against the creature.
So
you would be you're 30 feet, right? And then so 15 would be half.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're right there beside Tim. As you wander back and forth.
Right.
Yeah, trying to cover your ears from this maddening gibberish in your head. But that will be the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
You step ever closer.
Luckily, you're moving towards it.
See?
What
It's a little
has
bit
it
right
go?
about his intelligence.
How's it go with the poem like knock knock knock, the pound the Edgar Allan Poe? It's like knock knock knock.
Right.
Tapping at my door.
Giorgio, you are up, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, and so this is a d20 plus my wisdom modifier, right?
Whatever it says under you, whether you're, I don't know if you're proficient in wisdom or not. I don't think so as a fighter.
No, strength and.
So yeah, it would just be a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
My wisdom modifier is +2, so it's a 9. 11.
11?
Yes.
You just succeed.
Let's go.
You just succeed as you hear this nonsense being babbled in your head, but you're able to focus and narrow your eyes on the creature now in front of Scrawlneck and Tim. What would you like to do?
Okay, so this time I will go. Let's see if I do this. I have how many? Let's see, it should just be 30. Yeah, 30. So if I go here, then
So right there.
here-ish where my axe is, right?
Yeah, right there.
And then here is 30.
Okay, so
So I go pick it up and then step in range. I'm not gonna equip. I just want to pick it up and put it back in
right
a belt loop or something.
Yeah, I'll just call
so that I have it, and now I'm standing next to it.
Okay.
And then I am going to attempt to punch,
Okay.
and then I can't remember. Did we ever figure out if I could do it twice?
You can attack once with your main hand, and then your bonus action would be your offhand attack without your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Yeah.
As long as if you had the dual wielder, then I think you can use you would get your proficiency bonus on your second strike. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just so it's two. But I can only do the second one if I hit the first one, right? Or does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. You can still attack with your offhand, but it consumes your bonus action.
Okay. So let's see. First attack is going to be a 17 plus 2.
Okay, that definitely
19.
hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
Then I will roll a D8 because I am unarmed.
Okay.
It's going to be D8 plus 4, which is 7.
Okay.
Plus 4, 11 damage on the first.
11.
Yeah.
All right.
And then second is going to be just a straight D20, and this one's a 16.
Will it be a D20 plus your strength mod?
Oh, plus my strength, so I get my strength on it still.
Right. You get your. Okay. I believe you get your strength on. You just wouldn't get your proficiency
because
bonus.
I'm looking at So the other one was more than that because it says I'm looking at it now. It's plus 6 to hit. Yeah. So.
Right.
But anyway, it hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. So 16 plus 4.
Right.
Which
Okay.
Is,
so go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. And then the second one will be.
Should just be the D8. You wouldn't add your bonus to that one. Or what does it say on your character sheet?
It just says unarmed strikes can deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus 4. If I'm not wielding any weapons, it's 1d8 plus 4 instead.
Okay. Okay,
So
go ahead and roll for damage.
It's a 2 plus 4. Or just a 2. Yeah, so a 6.
Okay.
11 for the first one, 6 for the second one. If
Okay.
we're adding fire to both.
All right. This creature, if it could look bloodied, is beginning to show signs of wounds as you come down on top of it with the first strike and knock out a mouthful of teeth with your fist, and then you come back around and punch straight through one of the eye sockets as it pushes it through and
Mouth socket.
Well, no, the eye socket. There's lots of eyes on this thing too.
Oh, it does have eyes. I didn't
Yeah.
get.
Oh yeah, there's lots of them.
I thought it was just all mouths.
No. It's mouths and eyes.
Oh, I
and,
see. I see. My bad. My
and
bad.
teeth and yeah. One of the eyes goes sailing off as you swing through this creature, just bile and blood strewing out from the side of its fleshy mound. Is that all you're gonna do for your turn?
I believe so. I think the only extra thing I could do would be if I hit it with a weapon, a thrown weapon.
Okay.
Which I did not.
Well, you used your action and your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll save a reaction for if something else happens.
Okay. All right. Next up is the creature. Fortunately, its spittle does not recharge, so you guys don't get covered in bile, which I'm really disappointed about because it's fun.
I'm ecstatic.
You're no longer blinded, Tim.
Fantastic.
As
Great.
you hear you manage to swipe off some of the bile from your face and clear your vision, but it is going to take a couple bite attacks at you, Giorgio, because it kind of spins on its axis as if kind of looking like a licorice stick twisting in one of its main mouths that it had tried to bite Tim with. Now twists towards you, and it swings back and uses its momentum to try to bite you. Getting a 19 to hit.
I
Oh
am
no.
AC 16. We're okay. Don't worry, guys.
Okay.
I'm not worried.
Okay. We're not okay. We're not okay.
I don't know. Stopper just was like, ooh.
How much damage to do? Because I can.
Was that a nat 20?
Let's just put it this way.
How many dice are in your hands?
Enough.
Oh no.
We're fine.
Not okay.
You take 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
18 piercing damage. Okay,
As
so
this creature comes down,
that's a lot.
swings back, and bites deep into your shoulder.
That's a lot. So what I can do, as a reaction, when I or any creature I see within 30 feet takes damage, I can use my
Okay.
reaction to spend one psionic die, which I will do, to reduce the damage taken by 1d6 plus 2.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good one.
So potentially could have this thing, and I rolled a 3, so 5 damage less. So you said it was 15 damage, right?
15 piercing damage.
Okay, so it will be 10 instead, and I am now no longer almost dead. We're good.
Okay, so what are you reducing it by?
I'm reducing it by 5.
Okay, so you only take 10 damage.
Yeah, it was 15 damage. I'm only taking
Okay.
10. So I go from having, instead of having 7 health left, I have 12 health left. We're okay.
That was actually a fairly low roll, too.
I know.
Feeling.
How many can you? I'll wait until after, but I want
Right.
to know how many dice you rolled right there.
One for every 2 you knocked out.
Okay, so let me.
It was quite angry when it turned on you.
I believe it. Where are my?
But-
I expended 1 dice, and that was my reaction. I'm making sure that I'm tracking all of this properly.
Luckily, its spittle does not recharge, so its turn is finished. Cedric, you are up, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw, please.
18.
All right, you are good as you hear the gibbering continue, but you're able to focus from your years of prayer.
I am going to summon a ton of tiny bells to kind of go into the thing's teeth and just kind of like go up and down and just kind of like chatter back and forth on them.
Okay.
I attempt to cast Toll the Dead.
All right. Is that a
Okay.
Is that a saving
It's a
throw?
wisdom save of 13.
Oh boy. Okay, 13. It fails. So I believe you're rolling a d12.
Yep, a d12.
Ooh.
So 10 damage.
All right.
That's awesome.
All the tiny bells ringing within its teeth begin to shatter it and displace it as bits of muscle begin to slump off of this creature. It's still standing, but it's not looking good.
I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, he's within range. I'm gonna look at Giorgio and just kind of looking at him. So you'll be okay. I'll cast Healing Word.
Okay.
What a nice guy.
Wow.
Heal for 5 damage.
Okay.
And I'll stay put.
Okay. All right. So that was your turn, Cedric. Tim, you are up, and I need another wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Ooh. All right. Tim, you hear the noise, and it's just beginning to get to you as it rattles within the metal cranium of your robotic form. I need you to roll a d8, please.
Mm-hmm.
Just a straight d8.
7.
7. All right. All right. So I need you to, since the only two creatures within melee range of you are the creature and Scrawlneck, I need you to roll a d6. On a 1 through 3, you're going to make a melee attack against Scrawlneck. On a 4, 5, or 6, you're going to melee attack the creature.
Okay. 6.
6? Okay. Well, it worked out in your favor.
Looking for you.
So you are going to make...
no kidding.
You're not holding a weapon of any kind, are you?
Right now, I don't think I am. I mean, no, I don't.
Okay.
Think.
Can you even do any damage with your unarmed strike?
I think everybody.
No, I can't. I mean, no, mine literally says 0/0.
Right. Yeah, because you have a negative strength mod.
Okay. I was like,
So you go either way, even if you roll to attack, you go to swing and you hit this thing, and it's just like hitting a Jello mold, and you just feel like, and it just bounces your hand back, and nothing
Stop
happens.
let me do one thing.
Right.
Give me a shot. If I get nat 20, can I get 1 damage on him?
Go for it.
Fucking love you, dude. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be amazing.
Here
Nah.
it is.
6. Imagine though, that should be fucking crazy.
I would have never been more excited.
Arcane force comes through your hand. No.
That would fucking some shit, dude.
All right. And that is the end of your turn. You do not get your action or bonus action this turn, unfortunately.
Oh, good.
Scrawlneck, my friend. I need another wisdom save, please.
No.
You're
Tell me
still
about
within
it.
range of the creature.
You know I'm too dumb for this. Come on, man.
You got this.
Fail it. And
You're
roll
trying
a
to go druid. You better. Oh, there you go. Let's
There it
go.
is, dude.
All right. All right.
Big brain.
After your first just encounter with this creature, you're able to center yourself, and you turn and look right at the creature. And now, what do you want to do?
Just gonna chill. No, I'm just kidding. Just be like, I'm good.
I'm good.
Just walk away.
I'm
Nah,
out.
fam. I'm not gonna rage because it's looking pretty hurt. So I'm just gonna have a swing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have a swing. Ugh. All right. Rolled a 10 on the first one.
Okay.
we have
That actually does hit. Go ahead and roll
Really?
for damage. Yeah. This thing's a
Ooh.
giant lump of flesh. It's not hard to hit.
do we have flanking? I wasn't even thinking about that until just now.
Oh, well, no, you wouldn't. Tim and you would.
Yeah, but not Scrawlneck.
Not like I
Right.
can fucking do anything with it.
Right. Even if you hit, you have a 0 to your unarmored strike.
Yeah, I hit both.
But yeah, I don't know why I
earlier.
rolled 2. Don't count that.
It's
that
the
was
first
weird.
one. Yeah. Okay. So it's the 6 damage.
Um,
One hand. Oh, one's the one hand and one's a two hand. Are you swinging with one hand or two hands on the axe?
one hand.
One hand. Okay.
One hand.
Okay. So that's 6 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna offhand swing. So this is gonna be only a +2, not a +6.
Okay. Go
So
ahead.
It'll be
That hits as
okay.
well. Roll for damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Kick his ass.
I don't know why it's rolling twice.
It's because
That's weird.
one's a single hand and one's an offhand.
No, it's dropping it
I'm
twice.
sorry. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
what was
what
that?
I think it's doing, because it says total. So I think it's giving, because if you had maybe something that would be a double attack or something like that, it would show them all individually and then say totals. This is how much damage you're doing.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So 8 damage on the second strike.
Yes. Do I don't know if I get a full +4 to my damage for the offhand swing.
What does it say
I know
on your
it's only-
character sheet?
Um,
Does it give a modifier to your offhand attack?
This is just your battle axe, right? You
yeah,
have one
just
in
my
each-
battle axe.
You have your dual wielding battle axes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
they're
have the
both
dual wielder feat. I think you do, don't you?
features, traits, defense, power, the beast. Dual wielder, yeah.
Yeah,
plus one
dual
to
wielder. Yeah.
You do, so you would add you would get the bonus, so it would be 8.
the weapons,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference
Nice.
between just 2 weapon fighting and dual wielder. Dual wielder, you add your bonuses to your offhand attack.
Okay.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm just swinging twice.
Okay. So you come down with the first axe and just cleave a huge chunk of flesh from this creature, and then you come across and cleave another huge chunk off the top. This thing is not looking good. It's barely holding together. And we are back at the top of the round. Giorgio, you are up, and I need another wisdom saving throw, please.
Let's see what I can do. And I believe I will succumb to madness. It's a 7 plus it's wisdom, right?
Right.
7 plus 2, so 9.
All right, you just fail.
Yeah.
So I need you to roll a d8, please.
D8.
Just a straight d8.
D8 gives me a 7, which sounds
7?
like I'm.
Sounds very familiar.
Right. So, well, the only creature that's within melee range is the creature.
Dumbass.
So
There you go.
I need you to make one melee strike at it, please.
I will swing, and I will roll. Do I get modifiers?
Yeah. I mean, you're hearing the madness in your head, and all you see is just some form in front of you, and you go to swing. Yes. Go ahead and just make a melee attack, as if you
Natural
were.
20.
You hit with a natural 20.
A non-natural. 20.
Okay. So yeah, that does hit. I was about to be like, damn.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, that does hit. So roll for damage.
So roll for damage. That's going to be a D8 again because I am not holding anything, and that is a 1 plus 4, so 5 damage.
5 damage.
Nice.
This thing is holding on by a thread, but it is still standing.
Gross ass thing.
It is bleeding from every conceivable orifice of this lump of flesh. It looks like somebody ground up numerous creatures into this lump of. Did you ever see those images of the pink slime? That's what this looks like right now.
Nice.
This looks like pink slime that somebody beat to death.
I sure don't like it.
Gross.
Mhm.
All right. Well, the creature is up. Oh, unless you had something else. Well, you wouldn't have your bonus action or action. Yeah.
I don't think I do anything right because I'm
Right. Because you're succumbing to the gibbering madness.
Do I get my does this last until my next turn, or do I get my
It lasts.
do I snap out of it?
Yes, it lasts until your next turn.
Okay, so no reactions or anything like that between now and then. Anyway.
Let
Okay.
me double check. I'm not certain on reaction.
Not much I can do, but
Right.
I'm just thinking maybe-
No, you do not get reactions right now.
Okay.
Because essentially you had to take your reaction to strike because of the
Okay,
madness.
that makes
Yeah, so you
sense.
used that was your reaction. Yeah.
Okay, as a reaction. Okay.
Had that not happened, then yes, you would still have your reaction.
Cool.
But because you rolled a 7 on the D8, you had to use your reaction to strike.
That here. Okay. Cool.
All right. The creature, with its last ounce of strength, and just spews bile at the last thing that attacked it. Giorgio, I need you to make I believe, a Constitution saving throw, please.
It's the one I don't want to have to make ever. Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
I rolled a 4 + 2. It's a 6. That's not good.
You fail.
That's just
You are blinded until your next turn,
damn it.
Bad.
as bile
Until-
covers your entire face.
Until my next turn or its next turn.
Well, till you're right in
I
the
think-
same point of the round, so till its next turn. I'm sorry, this is what it says.
Yeah, I remembered whenever you.
Right, till its next turn. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Right.
Welcome to the club.
All over me now.
And then, since it recharges bile, it's gonna take a bite at you too.
Oh fuck.
Hey.
Stupid.
And it's gonna do so with advantage because you're blind.
Hate that. I hate that.
Hmm.
Does a 16 hit?
It does. My AC is 16.
Okay.
Ugh. Are you rolling all those same dice again?
Oh.
These are the bad dice. These are the
fuck.
bad dice. Watch. These are the bad dice. He's counting a lot. I don't like it.
Oh.
That
fuck.
is 16 piercing damage.
I'm not dead. These are the bad dice. I told you. It was a
Holy
15 before,
shit.
a 16 this time.
As the
I do
monster
not have-
spits at you and comes down, in a last-ditch
Bite.
effort, tries to bite down with its remaining teeth, trying to absorb new flesh into itself.
This motherfucker. So I've lost my reaction, so I can't do that.
Right.
To field again. I still have psionic dice, but I don't have a reaction to do it.
Right.
And I don't get to do this later, I don't think, because it's a reaction to seeing the hit happen.
Right.
I can't even see anyway. Stupid.
Yeah, if you did attack it, you would be attacking with disadvantage. 'Cause
I'm
you
not
can't
dead.
see it.
I'm not dead.
Okay.
Who cares?
Please
kill it. Please kill it.
I think
Cedric,
it's gonna. I think
you
it's gonna
see
be Cedric.
Giorgio take a nice, get a nice big chunk taken out, or attempting to be taken in by this creature. But while you're doing that, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
fine.
hey.
You're fine. You're
Okay,
more focused
nice.
on your comrade in arms, essentially almost being swallowed by this thing, this bleeding mass of flesh. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and again cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. What was that saving throw again?
13.
13. What? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, thank you. It gets a nat 20.
Oh,
God.
Still
fuck.
takes damage.
That's true. He still does.
I'm dead serious.
Still takes damage.
It focuses.
Focus.
It's
No.
got a gold. You're rolling a gold D20 for this thing?
Can't see. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say can't see it. That doesn't mean it's real.
All right.
Shit, dude.
Does it still take damage, or is it all or nothing?
No, it's an all or nothing sort of
Okay.
thing.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
All right. It is. You still have your bonus action. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I don't think there's really anything I can do right now.
Okay.
Throw like a rock at it.
Can I just kick a rock in the general direction?
Please heal this thing.
Kick
I'm
it.
gonna die.
Kick a rock, nat 20.
All right. Tim, you are up. I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh fuck. Here we go. Oh come the fuck on, dude.
I need a D8 roll now.
It's fucking annoying.
Oh, lost the camera.
Yeah, balsamic. Your camera's out. I don't know if I didn't hear if he said he was getting up for a second or not. He probably did. Just get up real quick.
Okay.
5.
5. All right. So on a 1, you're gonna go north. On a you can't go north because of Scrawlneck. So, you can't go right. So, go ahead and roll me a D4, just to see what happens.
2.
2. You try to move forward and you can't think straight as this gibbering nonsense is bouncing around in your skull, and you bump into the creature, and you still have your reaction, but you do not have your action or bonus action.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I'm so fucking aggravated. It's so stupid.
Yeah, you're good now, Balsamic.
Muted up.
You're muted.
You're muted.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, we couldn't
No,
hear
you're
you.
back. You're
Okay.
good.
All right.
Okay.
That being said, Scrawlneck, you are up, and I also need a wisdom saving throw, please.
It's Scrawlneck.
Mm-hmm.
Take it home. Take it home.
Green Blast Part 2.
Kick its ass.
No.
Afraid not, my friend. I need a D8 roll, please.
Roll the 7. Roll the 7. Roll the 7. And then roll the 6.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
Four?
Oh, fuck.
All
We
right.
don't know what this one is.
I need you to roll a D4 for me, please. Determine what direction you move in. 2? All right. You are going to move this way, half your speed. And seeing that the creature is going to get an opportunity attack as you cross outside of its melee range. As you stumble, holding your head, unable to think straight again as this creature's madness echoes in your mind. It goes out to lunge at you, but misses entirely as it's struggling to maintain its form. Giorgio, you are up, and I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hey, get home. Get us out of here.
Come on. I rolled a 15. I
You're
think
good.
that's high enough.
You're good.
Yeah, it's plus.
Thank God.
You're good. You're
Okay,
able
I'm
to
still blind.
keep, even though you're almost entirely swallowed
Oh,
by this
shit.
creature.
You are blind. Yeah.
You are blind, but
However,
Would it be a straight roll?
oh
So
yeah,
I
that's
can't-
right. You are flanking with Tim, so yeah, it would just be a straight whirl.
It
Yeah.
would just be a normal roll. I also, the first thing I want to do is, as a reaction,
Mm-hmm.
so there's as a reaction, I can use Stone's Endurance, which, no, that's not it. There's some,
Stone's endurance.
Stone's Endurance is one, but I thought there was something else where I could, Second Wind, that's what I'm looking for.
Second
Once per
Wind,
short
yeah,
rest,
yeah.
Bonus action, I can regain 1d10 plus 3 health. So get a little bit of that back. So I'm going to do that first.
Okay.
Which is going to be a 3 plus 3, so 6 health back. So
Okay.
I'm no longer at literally 1 health.
Good 1 health. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wild, dude.
I still do have Stone's Endurance. So
Okay.
if it tries to eat me again, I can reduce up to 12 of that.
All right, and you still have your action.
Yeah, and I still have my action, so I'm going to go ahead and attack. The second attack is a bonus action, right?
Well, no, you used your bonus action for.
Right. This one. Yeah.
This is your action.
Yeah, this is my action, but the second attack of the 2 attacks is
your bonus action. So you wouldn't get the second attack. And this is just a straight roll because you're blind, but you're flanking.
Yeah. So I don't get my bonuses or anything.
Well, you'd roll a d20, but you wouldn't be at advantage like you normally would if you were seeing it.
Yeah, it's just a normal d roll. So I've got an 11. I get my bonuses, which is plus 6.
You rolled an 11?
Rolled an 11 plus 6.
Yeah, you hit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay. So 1d8 plus 4 damage. Hopefully that's going to be enough. It's 2 plus 4, 6 damage.
You come down as you maintain your focus, and you see the large central eye as you're able to get out of this thing's maw, and you come down and just crush into whatever core was within this thing, and you feel the crumbling of what was left of any tangible flesh as this thing turns into a pool of blood and incomprehensible humanoid matter at your feet.
Yeah, gross is what I feel.
And it is no more.
Nice.
Hey.
Fantastic.
Thank fucking God.
Ugh.
I love the Gibbering Mouther. It's great.
It's so gross, dude.
Oh. That wisdom saving throw is pretty rough.
That is tough.
Right. And it happens if you're within 20 feet of it, it makes you make a wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
So how many dice were you rolling for that thing, or can you not tell us?
The bite is 5d6.
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck.
I got 15 and 16 when it could have been.
That's still pretty heavy.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, wow. Holy shit. That's half. That's nuts.
So as you dispatch this creature, you hear a little further in the distance in the alleyways more of this incomprehensible gibbering.
Oh my god.
Beginning to come closer. What do you do?
I'm going to bed. I do gotta go to bed kind of soon.
Okay. Well, we'll. What would you guys like to do, just so we know where we're going moving forward? Are you fleeing? Are you continuing to head towards Buckle Down Row? I'm assuming.
So I'm like almost dead. And it is, I think, pretty late, right?
At this point, not too late. You're only about, I would say it's mid to late afternoon. It's not quite dusk yet. You probably have maybe another, as you're moving around, if you're heading at a normal pace through an area you're not familiar with, you probably maybe have another hour's journey north. At this point, turning left, heading towards the Spokes and Buckle Down Row.
Okay, so we're like another hour of travel through this. Is this like, is there people around, or is this completely abandoned until we get closer?
It's abandoned at this point. Yeah, you from the side of what you're looking at, this particular area, there's a handful of buildings that are somewhat intact, and the others that are just complete rubble, and then some that are somewhere in between.
I feel like it would be a bad idea to keep going.
Right now, yeah. I
an hour
agree.
of travel, we'll probably run into at least one more thing that I don't know. Like we're hearing this thing, we have an opportunity to get away from it. But if we come across something else, we might not be able to just run away. And I don't want to die. I do want to get there really bad. But
There's always opportunity. I mean, you don't always have to fight.
Right. I just don't know. You know, we might come across something that is too big or too fast to run away from,
Okay.
and I just don't. I have 7 HP. You know, like we can't take a short rest here. I'm assuming.
You guys can do whatever you want, but
So
there might be other consequences if you remain in the area.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think do we know are we familiar enough because we passed through it to quickly be able to travel back to
At this point,
Emberwood?
yes, yeah. You
We're not that
as you
far
head
in.
back, yeah, you could head and turn back towards Emberwood Village if you're not wanting to continue to head towards Buckle Down Row.
I think we have. We'll say let's in character just as a discussion point. I think we have enough knowledge of what we want to do. Maybe get a fresh day, get well rested, heal up a little bit, and try this again tomorrow. Gives us an extra day. I know Tim, you had something else that you wanted to, or I don't. I guess I don't know that, but out of character, I know Tim has something else.
Right, yeah.
Go back and just rest up, and we'll try this again tomorrow. Because I do, you know, again, I want to get over there, but not. I don't want to die getting there. You know, that's very.
Right.
That's very.
Scrawlneck still feel good, ready for fight.
Look, you know, you can keep going, Scrawlneck, but I think I want to go back and just get a little bit of rest.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? Are you heading towards Buckle Down Row, or are you turning back?
I
Is
go
the
first.
sound that we hear, is it coming from that direction?
Give
road?
me a perception check.
Do you want me to do it since I have a higher perception, most likely?
Well,
Yeah.
who
Oh,
is
well, you're
specifically
talking-
looking?
Yeah, right.
That's I don't care who
Well,
is it. Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. You said we all hear it? We all
At
heard
this
like
point,
we all
yeah, you can start to all begin to hear it. It's coming closer, but you can't really tell because it's kind of echoing off the buildings. It's these creatures, whatever they are.
All right.
It's hard to tell specifically where they are until they get much
if
closer.
if we can all hear it, I'll try to do perception. Might as well. Yeah. Let's do that real quick. 8. Okay, fantastic. Good start.
It's hard.
Good start.
It's extremely difficult to tell. You're unable
Terrible
to
rolls
determine
tonight.
what direction
Love it.
it's coming from.
All right. Well, I'll do this. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with going back. I'm fine with going back. You guys, you want to go? Yeah, I'm going with you guys. Whatever. I don't really care. So yeah, I'm going. This is your thing. I'm going. I'm just tagging along. So I'm down. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah. If we're still hearing these echoes, I'm done waiting to see what anybody else says. I'm walking back. So I'm gonna go.
Okay. You have two people heading back. What are the other two doing? Are you following?
Same.
Nick. Okay.
You guys hearing these continued echoes of creatures seemingly coming in your direction, you know, turn heel and bolt back towards Emberwood Village. Thankfully, as you begin to head quickly back, you hear these sounds trail off in the distance behind you, and you're able to make it back to Emberwood Village just before nightfall. Coming back on the north side of Emberwood Village. Having gotten your first, I guess, taste of Drakenheim and just one of its many denizens.
Hate that.
You're essentially here at the base of the bridge, and it's just a little bit before dusk. As you can hear the rowdiness of the skull and sword just a little ways off, and as people are beginning to leave the caravan court just in front of you and close up shop for the day. What would you like to do? We'll kind of wrap things up here if you guys are needing to.
I would say head back towards the same place we went before. I can't remember the name where we went before to get our rooms. Maybe passing by
the Bark and Buzzard. The owner of the Bark and Buzzard. Okay.
As we pass by, I would point out the old rusty can to Scrawlneck, because I know he said he was good to go. Old rattle can. That's what it was
Old
called.
rattle can. Yeah.
Rusty can.
Good to go, Scrawlneck? I'm just gonna go. I'm almost died. I'm going to bed.
Y'all want to win some money?
We'll get that money on that.
Up to y'all.
Well,
I don't
I have
think
a
I will say.
proposition for money, but we can discuss it tomorrow.
I'm gonna go to bed. I don't care if you guys come to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna,
He's fucking walking with a fucking limp blood. Whatever, I'm out. Goodbye.
Giorgio's not looking
You
good.
don't want to win money?
I think he wants to live life.
So, Scrawlneck, you head towards that direction, and then people see you coming towards, and they're like, wait. Whatever you do, don't bet on Rattlecan. You ain't gonna win much. That big dude took him out real quick. Seems like they kind of learned their lesson after losing a bunch of money last time.
All right, I'm gonna
Your
keep
odds, your odds may not be in your favor this time.
walking. Get like 1 silver and a 10 gold bet.
Hey, don't even get your money back.
Right. I'm assuming you guys are heading towards the Bark and Buzzard to rent the cottage
Yeah.
again for another
Yeah,
night.
get some cheap
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
lodging.
All right. It's going to be another 10 gold a night.
That's total, right?
Okay.
Total. Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Where is money?
Mm-hmm.
What would that be? 2 gold, 5, right?
Yeah. So two gold, 5 silver apiece. Oh, or
Okay.
something like that. I don't know if it breaks evenly in fours.
Yeah, 10 silver is 1 gold. So if it's 10 gold, it's 100 silver, and so 25 silver for each of us. So 2 gold, 5 silver would do it.
Right.
That works. Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, 2 gold, 5 silver.
I can't
maths
math.
That's fine.
Here we go.
Okay. So you pay the owner of the Bark and Buzzard to rent the cottage for another night. He looks at you, Giorgio, and
I'm not having any conversations with him.
she offers you a tankard of water and also gives you a clean towel and says, "You've seen Drakenheim today, haven't you?"
Both without a word.
Put the money on the counter and
Yeah.
walk.
I don't want to talk about it. She's seen this a few times. She's
Yeah.
also seen people walk back in with bits and pieces of their
Right.
former comrades, so this is not outside of the norm.
Yeah, I'm not dead, so that was a win today.
Not
Great
dead yet.
Yeah.
So you guys, I'm assuming you're all going back to the cottage, correct?
That's
Okay.
what I'm doing too. Yeah.
All right, so you head back to the cottage for the evening, have a bit of supper, dress your wounds. You can all take a long rest if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Before
Long rest.
the night ends, do you guys want to have any conversations or share anything or talk about what you want to do the following day, or do you want to wrap it up there?
Because we might need to find a safer way getting there. Perhaps we could find Mel. Maybe see if he has any pointers to avoid the toothy eye glob. Any way to get through the city.
Hmm.
I put my hand. We'll get there.
Yeah. There's gotta be a back road or something.
There must be a safe way. If that little shrimp can get through there just fine, then there must be some way we can.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before the night ends?
I'm good.
Yeah, I can wait till our next session to talk about this stuff. That way, Vale can split off.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll end things there for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you guys for playing. I hope you had fun.
Outside my terrible rolls, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you had some bad luck.
Yeah, real fucking shit.
I really love that monster.
Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did.
I'm not trying to fight 4 more of those damn things on the way there.